Well, good morning. I hope everybody is having a terrific Thursday. That everything is going well with you, and that everything is just you're doing great. I do owe you guys two apologies on Father's Day. I did not know I wasn't recording. I didn't hit any buttons. It was just the signal was weak, so we didn't get to see that. You guys didn't get to see the funness of the whole day, or snippets of the day. Then on yesterday, I was actually talking about empowering people to let go, and the video fell short. So I'm here this morning. Good morning. Have a blessed morning. But I'm going to talk to you briefly about that. Just finishing up. So I am going to finish up where we started from yesterday. Empower people to let go. Empower people to go. Empowering people to walk away. Empowering people to take that exit strategy. The prodigal son is a very pictorial story in the Bible about the power of letting go and not holding someone hostage to how well you treated them. When the prodigal son came to his father and asked to be released from his provision, from his care, from his protection, from his help, from his guide, from his love, from everything that was in the Father's house, the Father let him go. He gave him all that he requested, and he let him go. The Father also allowed him to make that choice and to walk fully in that choice, meaning that when the son left, he allowed his son to make the choice that he wanted to live. The Bible says that he spent all he had on righteous living. That means he was living worldly, just doing anything that he wanted to do as far as that money will take him. And then when he did not fare well after all the money was spent, I'm just giving you a quick Bible synopsis for the ones that are not familiar with the story. He found himself hooking up with someone, and he was working in the pig pens, eating pig slop. Then he came to himself, and he came back home, and his father brought him back in. And that's where we're going to pick up at. When the father let him go, he let him go. He empowered him to go. He empowered him to make that choice. He empowered him to own up to that choice. He empowered him to walk it out. And sometimes, beloved, when you've been good to people, you don't have to do a parade of how well you've been to people. They know that you've been good to them. Let them go. They know that you have treated them well. Let them go. If someone comes to you and asks you, listen, baby, I don't feel this no more, help them. It may hurt like hell. Yes, I said hell. It may hurt like hell. Let them go, because there's nothing worse than trying to keep someone close to you who is doing everything in their power to leave you. I always say this often: why are we chasing people who are running away from you? If you want to know that a situation is over, there is no response. I can't tell you no more than that. There's no response. You called, you text, you loved, you gave, you prayed, you gave money, you gave your behind, you done gave everything. You gave your card, you done gave everything. And they still want to exit, baby. Let them go. Help them to leave. And we have to be comfortable with that. And once that person's leave is gone, let them walk fully in that consequence. Let the consequences neither bad or good. It's just the results of an action. That's all the consequence is. It's the results of a particular action. And if that consequence means that they go down a little bit with you not being in their life, let them go down. Let them go down. Don't get on Facebook talking about them. Don't get on face throwing these little silent jabs. Putting these little, silent little posts. People, all you do. No. We big boys. We big women. We grown men. We grown women. Guess what? The power of choice. God gave us the power of choice. And guess what? Much as I love someone, they have a right not to choose me. Hey! Delicious as you think we are, you might not be their choice. And they have that right. When God put the tree there, he said you can eat from every tree except for this one. Choice. God is the C-O-U, creator of the universe. He gave everybody a choice. And that's where we forget, people, God. We forget that there are choices that people want to make. I might not be nobody's choice. That don't make me unchoosable. I'm just not yours. Okay, move on. Move on. You might not be theirs. Okay. Cry and move. Give validity to how you feel, but move. But baby, don't grovel. Don't beg. Don't be sitting up doing 50 zillion phone calls. If you call them and you DM them and they have not responded, they not interested. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. But if they do decide to come back, you now predict the movement and the synergy of the relationship, if there is going to be one. Know your worth. Know your worth. When someone wants to leave, let them. When someone acts two-faced, let them. When someone throws 50 shades of gray, let them. Pick the shade of gray which determines your exit and you go. Sometimes you don't have to wait for people to leave. Sometimes you get enough. Oh my God, why you gotta always wait for somebody to leave you? You leave. Oh no, I'm good. Let me tell you something. People have to understand presentation and how you present stuff is so key. I could marinate a steak and I can season it real good, but if I serve that steak to you on a garbage can lid full of maggots, I know you're not going to eat it. I don't care if Chef Boyardee cooked it. And sometimes what people present it to you, you don't always have to accept it. Stop allowing people to walk in and out your life without consequences. There must be a penalty when someone leaves. They cannot, God, I hear you. You cannot allow people to have the same privilege to you when they disrespect you when they were in your life. So what's the consequences of losing you? You still calling, you still going by, checking on his mama, checking on his kids. He ain't with you no more. You ain't his and he ain't with you. Leave them kids, leave his mama. Let her get to save a lot on her own. Let her call the transit truck, whatever. Don't be going up to how many these kids. Leave them kids. Leave them. You heard from the apostle. Leave them. They'll get their crayons another way. It may hurt like hell. Leave. It don't make you less of a Christian. It don't make you less of a person. It makes you more of a person because you're valuing yourself. How they gonna know what's in and out? How they gonna know what's lost and found? How they gonna know when they good and not good with you? If you still acting the same, no. When you disrespect me, no, you don't get nothing from me. You don't get no phone calls. You don't get nothing. You might say something to me on Facebook. I might, hey, but that's it. You darn sure we're not hanging out. We're not doing nothing. You're not around. No. No. There is a consequence for disregard. And you have to determine what that consequence is. You have to determine when enough is enough. Stop letting everybody leave you. Sometimes you get up and push your weight, push yourself on the table, say, you know what, I had enough to this. You know, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, I don't want no more. You ain't got to explain nothing. I'm good. I seen enough and I heard enough. And you have to get that way, beloved. You have to get that way. You have to get to a place where loving yourself is not arrogant. Treating yourself right is not arrogant. You got to give people boundaries. Once they do this, this is what we cannot do any longer. Help people to treat you better. And people are not going to treat you how you want to be treated. People are going to treat you how you show them you're supposed to be treated. I love you guys. Have a great day. Treat yourself good. Be good to people. Be blessed.